Good evening, everyone. This evening, we are going to elaborate the subject of the most essentiality of our life, that is education. I have actually distinguished between education and pseudo education. What is the difference between two of them? I have seen both the qualities of education with my own eyes from a very close quarters. I've spent long stint in America where I have seen absolute education, veritable education, accredited education, absolutely valued education, meritorious education. And in 25 years that I have been settled in India, I see that education is a travesty of education. It's just a charade. I don't have a word to describe this thing, but it's the worst kind of education. It is not education at all. Everybody plays the role of a teacher and a principal and a faculty, but they really have no education, not a shred of education to give to the students. I have been in education field for the last 25 years, and I have actually treated 13,000 students with their ignorant melodies. I have actually taught 30,000 students, and I have found how weak the students can be. Graduate, postgraduates, coming from Minneapolis to Megapolis, the metropolis. So here today we are going to talk about what is education and what is pseudo education. Pseudo education means it is not education. It looks like education, but it is not education. We call it in our vernacular language, banavati shiksha. I have actually created 4 points to describe this. Point number 1 is education is veritable, except accredited. Pseudo education is lackluster charade. Now, what is real education? Genuine, veritable. Real education is acceptable all over the world. It is accredited by all over the world. Look, there are certain fields that Indian government does not accredit, does not actually honor if you bring the degree from, say, for example, from Pakistan or from some other, roly-poly, obscure nations. You come over here, government of India is not going to accept this kind of degree. Even the degrees that students actually earn in the foreign country of MBBS, government accredits, but these students have to face a kind of examination to clear and get the license to practice in India. So that kind of education is not real education, but it's a pseudo charade education. Number 2 is education is universally accepted. Pseudo education is a discarded stuff. Now, real education, if you're talking about, that education should be accepted universally. Degree you get from anywhere is accepted anywhere in the world. No college is going to refuse you or decline you or turn you back because you have a degree from India or you have a degree from Gujarat or degree from Junagadh. That kind of education is, I would say, genuine, veritable education, but pseudo education is discarded stuff. Pseudo education means you are not going to get admission or enrollment in any other universities locally or globally. They are going to disdain this degree, they are going to discard that degree, they are going to turn you down, telling you that we don't accept the degree from. Let me tell you something about myself. When we were in third grade, not third grade, but third year in BA, SYBA at the time, Narendra Modi started a kind of campaign against Chiman Bhai, and this was known as Now Nirman. During that year, colleges were closed, university, high school, everything was closed. When they opened, everybody got mass promotion, as some got mass promotion last year. I went to America, my degree was not accepted. Why? Because you have not completed 4 years. which is a requirement of American university. And I had to lose 1 year or study 1 more year to get the degree. That was very, very painful experience. So when this kind of incident happens, then you lose out on every single thing. Point number three is education yields delectable dividends. Pseudo education is counterproductive. Now, if you have actually obtained
fire as a result, but that fire, we're told,
veritable education from genuine, accredited, valued university, then you definitely, your education is going to yield lots of delectable dividends. You are going to use it, you are going to get a job, you are going to get promotion, you're going to get a higher education in any university, locally or globally. But the kind of education that students get today in our area, in the area of Saurashtra and Gujarat and the most other states too, that kind of education is a pseudo education. It's a counterproductive. Counterproductive means you get MBA, you spend your 21 years, your parents spend about 5-6 lakh rupees, and altogether every single thing goes into the drain, goes into limbo. You're not going to get anything out of that. Point number 4 is education is real, like noble metal. Pseudo education is surreal, like ignoble metal. Noble metal means gold. Ignoble metal means which looks like a gold, which has a sheen and a shine of the gold, but it is not a gold. So real education is absolutely genuine 24 karat gold. Wherever you take it is going to get you welcome everywhere. You're going to get you dividends about it. You're going to get you returns mouthfully. But if you have pseudo education, it is like an ignoble gold. It looks like gold, but it is not a gold. If someone is going to accept it, then that means you have cheated, and that person finds out that you have something that does just look like gold, but it's not a gold. It does not have the real value of the gold. If the person is going to find out, then you can be in trouble. So education means real, veritable, genuine, absolutely state of the art and cutting edge, that everybody can recognize it, everybody can understand it, everybody can test it, everybody can smell it, and everybody can accept it, that yes, you have genuine, veritable education. Otherwise, your education is going to become cumbersome on your own shoulders. Thank you very much for listening. That's all the time we have. See you again next time. Until then, God bless everyone on this planet. Amen. Subhamid.